Good morning and welcome to our little corner of the world in which we review what's making news around the water cooler, going viral online, becoming memes, headline of the moment. And right now in our Motor City, that means we're talking about GM and the UAW. On September 15th, the UAW announced a national strike against the automaker as contract negotiations went beyond the deadline. Nearly 50,000 workers at GM plants across the country were involved. Experts say the company had lost over $1 billion in profits just since the strike began. Workers on the line have reportedly lost $750 million in income. The strike shut down 33 manufacturing plants in 9 states and 22 parts distribution warehouses. There's also obviously suppliers that were affected. I mean, the trickle down on this was enormous. So the workers, they went on strike. Their arguments or their points of contention, they wanted fair wages, affordable health care, profit sharing, job security, and a defined path to permanent employment for temporary workers. So the worker doing the same job on the line as somebody who had been at the company for 30 years, the temporary worker not even close in pay or benefits, not seen as a normal side-by-side union brother. So they were looking to kind of even things out there. So earlier this week, the UAW reached a tentative agreement with General Motors, and union leaders voted to approve the tentative agreement yesterday. And we have a report now from Nick Monticelli that aired first this morning on Local 4 News Today.
We are one step closer to a done deal between the UAW and General Motors.
Yes, UAW union leaders, they approved that tentative agreement on Thursday at GM's World Headquarters here in downtown Detroit. And now it's up to all of the union members to review it and decide. They'll be taking votes that will start over the weekend. Nick Monticelli joins us now live at the Hamtramck plant with details of the deal and how the striking workers are dealing with it.
Good morning to both of you. So how they're dealing with it really depends on who you ask. Workers like those here at the Detroit Hamtramck plant are pretty happy about it. They seem to have got what they want out of the deal, so of course they're going to start voting on it. But then you talk to others like those at Warren Transmission, Lawrencetown, Ohio. They're certainly not happy because their plants are closing. Here's the details of what we know so far. The numbers are actually larger than we thought. The signing bonus for full-timers is $11,000. For part-timers or temps, it's $4,500. As for the annual profit-sharing bonus checks, GM has agreed to eliminate the $12,000 cap. And pay raises, 4% lump sums in years 1 and 3, 3% pay raises in years 2 and 4. One of the sticking points was a path for temporary workers, which there is now. Full-time temps qualify for permanent status by January 6, 2020. Part-timers can qualify under certain rules by January 1st, 2021. They also get 40 hours paid time off and 24 hours unpaid time off to use. The in-progression walk to full-time pay comes now in 4 years. By September 24th, 2023, permanent manufacturing employees will make $32.32 per hour. GM is also sweetening retirements for certain older work groups. Right now, there's a $60,000 signing bonus for 2,000 production veterans and 60 skilled trades if they retire by the end of this year through the end of February. Now again, the members of the UAW, those here on the ground, have to look at this and ratify it. That is going to begin tomorrow, and UAW leaders believe it'll take about a week, so 1 week from today, next Friday, to get the ratification complete. We're live here at the Detroit Hamtramck plant. Nick Monticelli, Local 4 News Today.
All right, thank you, Nick. So to summarize, Brian, you have some bullet points that we want to bring up before we go on to what's next.
Yeah, we'll go through these again for our viewers.
Okay, so path to secure jobs for temporary workers, no changes to health care, ratification bonuses, which Nick just detailed, and elimination of cap on profit sharing payouts.
We've got 4 more here. Wage increases, full-time pay for eligible workers in 4 years, vacation enhanced, and signing bonuses for eligible retirees. We go much further into detail on each of these points on Click On. If
Well-
people want those details, they can go find them there.
Where would somebody look at on Click On the homepage, or is it obvious where to click to find if somebody wanted to do a deep dive on all this?
Yeah, there's an article titled UAW Sends Deal to Membership Vote. What comes next? That is the article that we are currently live streaming on there.
All right, so the tentative agreement now moves on to a vote by union members. The national workers' strike will continue during the vote. So we have a tentative agreement. It's important to note that. Ratification meetings will begin tomorrow, and ballots are expected to be turned in by October 25th, or by next weekend. So that catches you up on the latest with UAW and GM. As always, consult with and sign up for bulletins from clickondetroit.com so you're right there as news breaks with us.